So happy Thanksgiving, which is coming up, where we all get stuffed with food. And for this Thanksgiving, I want to read you the wisdom of Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown said, "What if today we could just be grateful for everything?" I thought, wow, simple but profound. What if we could just be thankful for everything? Well, then I thought about it a little more, and I thought, well, Charlie Brown, I'll tell you why. Because I'm on this cancer adventure, and I don't feel very well. And I went back to, but what if we could be thankful for everything? And I tried to be thankful for my mouth sores. And I tried to be thankful for my nausea and my weakness. And I thought, yeah, I'm missing here something. So I kept researching for this sermon so I could get some answers for that. Because I have to admit to you that some things are harder to be thankful for than others. I don't know if you've noticed, but I have. But I found a blogger online, Barbara Epp, and she put it this way: "Giving thanks became of singular significance to me in my prayer life. Whenever I would face a situation that seemed discouraging or difficult or even devastated, the Spirit would remind me of the power of thanksgiving. I would then change my prayer from, 'Oh, please God,' to, 'Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Divine Spirit, for being in my life. I can't wait to see what you're going to do with this one.' Instantly, my outlook was changed to see the problem as a possibility. Initially, I saw this as a mystery because of its power to transform my perspective was almost magical. So, I don't care if you call the Great Spirit God or not, or if you believe in God or not, the great mystery of life, the universe, whatever you want to call that energy that is bigger than ourselves. This is a way to shift you from feeling negative to feeling better." Barbara says, "Giving thanks became," I'm going to go through it slower, "the singular significance in my prayer life." That's pretty amazing to me. The singular significance was giving thanks. What if we all did that? We made it that high of a priority in our life to remember to give thanks for whatever we're going through. The good stuff, the bad stuff, the challenges, and life itself. People sometimes ask me, "How do you pray?" And I say, well, I say thank you. And really, if we just say one prayer and it's thank you, it's enough. People say, "Well, how do you meditate?" I just say thank you. I say thank you to the different parts of my body. Right now I'm saying thank you for my tongue, even though I don't have any taste and it drives me crazy. I'm still glad it's there. Thank you for my esophagus. Thank you for my stomach. Thank you for my digestive system. Thank you, higher energy, for all of it, because I wouldn't want to trade it in. So being able to just get quiet with your breath and say thank you for what is happening to me, and shifting from please God to I can't wait to see what you do with this one. It helps you get calmer. Barbara Epp says more. "Whenever I would face a situation that seemed discouraging, difficult, even devastating, the Spirit would remind me of the power of thanksgiving," which I really like that word. It's powerful to say thank you. It's powerful to notice your life, and it will calm you down. I also want to remind you of the story that Rachel Raymond tells, I've told you before, about her cancer patient who spent his life chasing the cookie. If he had the cookie, he was happy. If he didn't have the cookie, he wasn't happy. But he said the cookie kept changing. Sometimes it had to be a new job or a new car or a new girlfriend or a new house, a bigger, better, whatever, before he would get the cookie. Then with cancer, he learned that life is the cookie. All of it. The good and the bad, the twists and the turns, the unexpected. And I know that now. That is the present that cancer gave me. That every day above ground is a good day. and to really connect with the experience of this life that we're on. I'm still glad to be here, and I don't mean here, but I'm glad to be here with you all, but I mean here, like on the planet still. And you're here too. Your mission on the planet is not done, and neither is mine, so that's why we're here. Also, I want to remind you of John Kralik. He was a man that suffered from a major depression, could not get out of bed. And he turned his Thanksgiving into singular significance in his life. He decided to write a thank you note every day for a year. And he wrote 365 thank you notes in a little over a year's time. But by the end, he had a best-selling book, he became a motivational speaker, and he was no longer depressed. So what are you grateful for? What are you grateful for and able to say, wow, I'm so lucky? I know part of this treatment I've been going through, the steroid I was on before, didn't allow me to walk up steps. My legs were too weak. So I'm just rejoicing that I can walk up here and don't have to crawl. I can walk up the stairs at my house without falling over, and it's just, I'm really, really grateful for that. And for you to think, what is it that brings you that feeling of gratitude? I gave you each a jar. It's a gratitude jar, and I invite you to get it out, and we're going to write some gratitudes on those pieces of paper in there. But before you write anything on your paper, I want to share with you some ideas from two people that have really inspired me in this area of gratitude. And the first one is Elizabeth Barrett Browning. Have you heard of her? She's a 19th century British poet. And the second person I want to share with you is a 14-year-old girl who wrote a book called I Am So Thankful. So I'll start with Elizabeth. Elizabeth Barrett Browning wrote a series of sonnets, which I found out was 14 lines. I knew that in high school, but now I know it again. It's 14 lines, it's a sonnet. And my favorite one is number 43, that she was writing to her husband, Barrett Browning. And I know you know it. How do I love thee? Let me count thy ways. Have you heard that before? Now I think of this sonnet as being about how much I love you, but I think we can also transform it into how thankful I am. So I changed the words to thankful from the love, and I want you to hear it this way, thankful. First it is, how do I love thee? Let me count the ways. I love thee to the depth and breadth and height that my soul can reach. What if we were that grateful? I am thankful to you, higher energy, to the depth and breadth and height my soul can reach. What if we were that thankful just to be alive, just to be here? It's so much passion to me. The poem is not really about a quantity of love, it's about the depth of love. And I think that it makes a difference in our gratitude. Not just saying, oh yeah, I'm grateful for my eyes, but oh my gosh, I got eyes, I can see you, I wake up in the morning, I can see the trees, I can see the light. That kind of passion, the depth and breadth and height that my soul can reach. That's what I want you to encourage you while you write down 2 things that you are grateful for and put them in your gratitude jar right now. Oh, wait a minute, stop. I forgot. I wanted to tell you about Phoebe, my 14-year-old, as well, to give you some more ideas. But remembering the depth that you need to go with your gratitude. So, the second person is a 14-year-old girl named Phoebe Nelson. And she wrote this book called I Am So Thankful. So when I get ready for a sermon, I go on Amazon and I look for children's stories that would have something to do with what the sermon is. And this one, I Am So Thankful, I thought, oh, that sounds good. Well, some of the books, they let you look at a couple of pages. Some of them you can look at 5 pages, 10 pages. Phoebe's book, you could look at no pages. No pages were offered for preview. So I had no idea if it was going to be helpful for my sermon or not. But I decided to buy it anyway for 2 reasons. The first reason is the cover photo on the book is this little girl, 13 or 14 years old, so joyful as she's putting her hands up to the air, and she just is a happy person. I thought, well, anybody that picked that picture, I'm going to like this book. The second reason I bought it was only $2.99, and I thought, well, why not? You know, how could it not be? Well, it turns out that the little girl on the cover is Phoebe Nelson, the author. And the other thing that I found remarkable was that this young teen, 14 years old, she wrote down her ideas, she made them into a Kindle book. There isn't even a real book. You can't get a book. You have to just get the Kindle version. And she wrote down her ideas about what she was thankful for. When I got the book on my Kindle, it just had 110 sentences. Number 1, I am thankful for. Number 2, I am thankful for. No pictures, no explanation, just sentences, which I loved because children have this way of bringing profound to us in simple ways, and she definitely did. Okay, let's see. She said, someone told me that if you really think about things and people, you will come up with reasons to be thankful. So here are the things that I thought about. But I tell you, my list keeps growing. So I'm going to read you the first 20 on her list. Once upon a time, I took sleeping and waking up just for granted. I thought that sleeping is what you do when you're tired, and when you've had enough sleep, then you just wake up. Well, I've changed my mind, because for the last 3 nights in a row, I did not sleep, and it wasn't for not of trying. Anybody ever struggle with insomnia? It's ridiculous, isn't it? When I did finally start to sleep again, I vowed to appreciate this gift of sleeping and waking up so much more. It tops my reasons for being thankful. Number 2, I am thankful for sound thinking. Me too. You know, they told me in the beginning of my treatment I had 1 tumor in my brain, and now they tell me I have 100. But my brain is still working, and I still have sound thinking, so I'm very, very grateful for that. But I also have to give you the good news that when I talked to my oncologist, I said, could it just be inflammation? And he said, oh, not likely. I said, but is it possible? And he said, yes. So we're hoping for that, just inflammation and not tumors. But I am very grateful and thankful for my sound thinking that continues through this process. Number 3, I am thankful that I am free and I choose to start again on this new day. Number 4, I'm thankful for a chance to forgive myself and others. Oh, how I appreciate a new beginning. This is a 14-year-old. Number 5, I'm thankful for my family, those geeky, quirky, mean warts and all. Number 6, I'm thankful for words spoken and written and the meanings that they convey and the weight that a word can carry. Number 7, today I'm really thankful for the things I learned from others. Number 8, I'm thankful for the pain that comes with lack and my determination to kill that lack so everyone is treated equally. Number 9, I'm thankful for good food, rich food, meat, fish, vegetables, and oh, those sweet cakes. Number 10, I'm thankful for the joy of walking and the benefits of walking each day. Number 11, I'm thankful for my feelings. For when I feel good, it's just like magic. Number 12, I'm ever so thankful for the stars that come out at night and the beauty of gazing upwards. Allie, how old is Haley? 11. So yeah, I hear her voice in this. So beautiful. I am thankful for the blind and what they see and feel. For the Stevie Wonders of this world and the Helen Kellers make me want to just burst out in joy. I am thankful for my ears and the sounds that they pick up. I am thankful for this moment and how good I feel. I am thankful for people who are polite, and I'm thankful for those rude people too. Number 17, I'm thankful for the feel-good factor where I choose to be nice to everyone regardless of whether or not they deserve it. Number 18, I'm so thankful that I am alive. 19, I'm thankful for my desire to be kind because I feel like being kind as opposed to being grumpy. And number 20, I'm thankful that I know today that being thankful makes me happy. And that's the secret. That's the truth. I think a lot of what this 14-year-old says is truth, but that is definitely a truth. Being thankful makes us happy. What if it was the singular focus in your prayer and your meditation every day? So now I'm going to say write down what you're thankful for and put it in your gratitude jar to take home with you and fill it up. Anybody want to share what they're thankful for? Okay, yes.
I'm thankful that the urologist doesn't want to see me for another 3 months.
Oh, good. Yes. The urologist doesn't want to see you for 3 months is a good thing. Yes. Anissa, did you want to share?
It's health and freedom.
For health and freedom. Yeah, those are wonderful. Anybody else? Yes, Ken.
I'm thankful for my legs and being able to walk again.
Yes, for our legs. We take that for granted, but that's a big deal if you can't walk. Anybody else want to share? Yeah, Jan?
Family and friends, especially this group, which is close to me.
Okay, family and friends, especially here. These people that are both. Jimmy?
Thankful for living in a democracy.
For living in a democracy, and we want to keep that going. So yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, John.
Oh, I wrote number 1, I'm thankful for Patti Henry.
Oh, thank you. I'm thankful for her too. Thank you. I take no credit, so thank you so much, John. And I'm thankful for all of you. So, and I'm thankful for having a calm stomach this whole time up here. That's good. I want to end with a quote from Willie Nelson. Willie Nelson said, "When I started counting my blessings, my whole life turned around." So I don't want to underestimate the power of Thanksgiving. I encourage you to start. If you're in need of healing at any level, in any way, I encourage you to start counting your blessings, and your whole life will turn around. Blessed be. And amen. So as you go forth this Thanksgiving week, every day write something you're grateful for and put it in your gratitude jar. Every day say thank you for this precious life that we get to live, this adventure that we call life.